Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to record a screen or how to do screen recording using OBS Studio. As you can see right now, I have my OBS Studio already opened. First of all, if you don't have OBS Studio is free and it's open source. You can go to OBS Studio website, and then you can be able to download any version you want. It's free, it doesn't require any payment, so you can be able to access it. So after that, when you have finished installing OBS, when you open up OBS for the first time, it might not look like this, but this is everything. This is how it will look like. Mostly this is how it looks like. So when we are going to record our screen, first of all we need to create something called a scene. You see this panel here, this is called scene. So you come here to this plus sign, you press add, and then you'll see this window pop up, and it will be prompting you to enter the name of the scene. So this scene, it says scene 3 because I already have 2 more scenes already, because I'm using OBS already to record this. So I'm going to call this scene, let me give it a name, record. So after naming it record, you can see now we have another scene called record. And after that, you see the sources here. In sources we don't have anything, so we see you don't have any sources. Click the plus button below or right click here to add one. So we need to add a scene or a source. We need to allow OBS to be able to capture this screen and everything. If we close this like this, OBS will be still recording what is happening on our screen. For example, if I put it like this, if I reduce the screen, you see now here it is showing what is happening on the other side, though it is outside of OBS. So that's what happens. OBS will continue recording anything that appears on the screen. So now let's go to the source. So in easy terms, these scenes, they are like a folder. When you open this scene, you have to add something. So these sources here are like the items in that particular folder. That's how easily I can explain it. So you come here, the plus sign. So now, since we want to record our screen, we have to look for something, a source that will enable us to record the screen. And what is that? That will be the display capture. So when you add the display capture, you see it is showing display capture 2. Because I'm already recording this screen, that's why it's saying display capture 2, and that has no problem. We are going to go with that. So now here I have to select which part we want to capture. This will be automatic. Select a display to capture primary monitor. You see now, you can see it has brought this display here, which that is okay. So we go and say okay. So we come here and make sure this is fixed very well. So after that, you need to make sure that what is in this panel here is the same thing here. So how do you do that? Most of the times you have to come to this transition part. And actually, if you don't see, if your display is not like this, most of the times you might need to enable studio mode. Your studio mode might be not enabled and you'll be getting something like this. So if you are getting something like that, you need to enable studio mode. So you have to enable studio mode so that you can be able to get these two screens here. So now what we are recording is here, so we need to come here, transition, and switch. It will come this side. So having done that, that means you're recording, that means you are recording. No, you are not yet recording, but you can capture the screen. It is capturing your screen. And another thing, you have to make sure that you enable the audio here, because this is what enables the audio to come through as you are talking, like without a specific adding a microphone, just using the computer microphone direct. That's what you'll be able to use. You see mic aux. It's called mic aux. You have to make sure it is enabled. Let me show you, because if you see this one is muted like this, then you can't be able to get sound. Like you won't be able to record any audio at however much you try. So you have to make sure it is enabled. And after that, you come here, you see this recording part. That's what right now, because I'm already recording. But if you are not recording, it will be saying start record. When you press that, it will start recording. If you are done with the recording, you press this, and as you are recording, it will be showing you here how long the video you are recording has taken. So that is it. And after you have done that, after you are done with the recording, it will show you when you are done with the recording and press stop recording, it will save that particular video. But it will be stored mostly, by default it's saved as MKV file. So if it is saved as MKV file, how do you and that MKV file is not supported by some editing softwares. For example, me, I use Premiere Pro, but it's not supported in Premiere Pro. So you have to first either convert it to MP4 using another programming software, which takes a lot of time. But there is an option here in OBS Studio which can help you convert that very fast into MP4. So you come here to file, then after that you look for Remax recordings, then you select Remax recordings. So it's going to show you OBS recordings and then target files. You come to these three dots, so it is going to show you all the videos you have recorded in using OBS. So this one is the one that I'm recording right now, that's why it's showing 0 byte. And so most of the videos I have here, I've already remaxed them, and there is no way I can show you that. But you press OK, as in after selecting a particular video like that, you press open, and then you come here and select Remax. So very fast, your video is already done with the remaxing. Press OK, then you can close this. So with that, that means your video is ready, or is done, or your video is recorded your screen. Having done that, that means you have finished recording your screen and your video is saved in a particular folder where you have saved it. So you are now good to go do any other editing software and start doing more editing. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more educational tutorials. Thank you.